Hey, this is Cliff again. I thought that I'd play a little bit here with Battles of the English Civil War, a solitaire title by Mike Lambo, to see how my counters work with PowerPoint, just to kind of demonstrate how I play. One of the strengths of Mike's games is they are very portable, and for me the ultimate portability is when I have them on my laptop, because I don't have to worry about counters and dice and all sorts of things if I'm traveling. All I need is a dice app and my PowerPoint and my PDFs of the rules, which I don't share. But I do share the PowerPoints. So I've got my dice app here. I've got 10 die out because that allows me to have my 2 battle die, which are the red ones at the bottom. The black one I'm not going to use very much. And we have 7 units, so I'll be using 7 white die for my units in this particular scenario. Seacroft Moor. So in this one I get 2 musketeers, a pikeman, and 4 cavalry. No cannons. 4 cavalry, 2 musketeers, and a pikeman. I like to put the pikemen here and put my musketeers behind them so you can screen for them, and put my cavalry on the flanks because I don't know where he's going to be. We'll see how they deploy. I'm going to put these guys to the front. There they are. That's me. That's easy. Alright, they get 2 cavalry, a d6 plus 18. So I'm going to lock these dice here. I'll roll the black one. They get 2 cavalry. They get 5 musketeers and 2 pikemen. So they get 2 cavalry, 5 of these guys, 2 of these guys. We place the cavalry first. D6 plus 18. 5 plus 18 is 23. Two plus 18 is 20. Alright, they're sort of on opposite sides. Then the muskets, which are 2d6. So I'll just use the red ones for that. I'll lock this guy down, unlock these guys. 5 pikemen. 5. Not pikemen, muskets. 9. 9 already did. 2. 2. 11. Up on the hills. 3. There's my musketeers. And then my pikes, or their pikes, go with 3d6. 7. That's not screening very well for them. And 12, 13, 14, 15. That's screening better. Well, the preponderance of their forces are on the west side of the board. There's a paucity of forces on the east side of the board. Alright, let's talk about strategy for just a second before we get rolling. Got to look for imbalances in this particular scenario. The main imbalance is not really terrain. I mean, there's a few woods here or there, a little cover of opportunity, but it's not going to make or break the battle. No real strategic hills. Those ones in the back are not going to really come into play in all likelihood. So force-wise, they've got more musketeers than we do, so they've got better ranged fire, and when those musketeers are clustered like they are in the west, they can support each other, which can make approaching them difficult. My advantage is that I have far more cavalry than they do, so I'm more mobile. So while we're playing, we need to maximize our advantage and minimize theirs. So my first goal will be to eliminate their cavalry so that we are far more mobile than they are. Probably make a right hook off to the east and sweep in behind to try to take in those musketeers. To weaken the musketeers, I'm going to use my pike and muskets to move up into the center to try to coax them to spread out a bit. My muskets and pikemen are going to be bait, more or less, to try to get them to spread out so that I can prevent them from reinforcing each other's attacks and take them out piecemeal with my horses once I've got their horses off the map. That's the plan. We shall see what comes to pass. All right. So we're ready to begin turn 1. So I roll 7 die. So I need to lock down my battle die and the unused black. Release my 7. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3 is move, which is what we want. 4, 5, 6 is battle, which is not useful. Okay, pretty darn good. I'm going to lock them down. I'm not going to re-roll any of that. There, they're locked. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. No sense re-rolling 3s. Those are movement, which is what I want. 5 moves and 2 useless attacks. Because 4, 5, and 6 are attack, and everything's going to be out of range. So what I do not want to do is get in range of their horses and allow them to trounce down 2 places and attack me with a charge bonus. That's bad news. So I've got to stay out of their charge range of 2. So I'm going to move my horses up. There's 1 movement. 2, 3, 4. I can move this one more space. There. That's 4 moves, and I'm going to move my pike up for my 5th move. Sometimes I rotate these when I'm moving so I can remember what I did, but this is pretty straightforward. We have 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 fires. My musketeers are still back. There's time. We don't want to rush. They'll be able to support anybody who's under attack. We'll move them up next turn. Their turn. Horses first. They will attack if adjacent. They're not. We'll charge to, let's see, it is move adjacent to and charge attack nearest musket, cavalry, not pike. So he's not going to charge that pike. They cannot get to any other musket or cavalry, so they must roll. 3, 4, 5, or 6 will be moving. So I'm going to unlock the black one. 4, he will move. When he moves, 2 hexes toward nearest musket, cavalry, pike, favoring vertical. Well, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Favors vertical, goes 1, 2, and attacks my pike. Cavalry taking on pike is a 9 plus, 8 plus because it is a charge bonus. He rolls a 6 and misses. He's done. This horse rolls a 4. 4 is 2 hexes toward musket, cavalry, pike, favoring vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves 2 straight down. He's done. Okay, then their muskets come into action. We're using the black ones for them. So their muskets cannot fire, nobody's in range. They can't move next to anybody, so they have to roll 4, 5, or 6 toward nearest unit favoring horizontal. We're just going to sweep left to right. We'll do these 4 lower ones and then the upper one. So leftmost first. 4, 5, or 6? 4. Wants to move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he's got to move vertically because that gets him closer. This guy. 6 wants to move closer. Oh, the only way he can move is to move this way. This guy wants to move, but can he? 4, yes. Closest is by moving down. This guy, can he move? No. Top guy, can he move? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the closest. He moves down. And then the pikes. They can't attack. They can't move adjacent. So they 3, 4, 5, or 6 are going to move. So the lower pike first. Does not move. Upper pike. 3. Moves towards closest cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, odds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Moving that way into the woods. That's his turn. It is now turn 2. I can straighten these guys up. Okay, come back here, lock down the black, unlock my dice, roll my 7 die. Lots of attacks. I want these moves. So I'm going to lock that, lock that, lock that, re-roll these 4s. Alright, lock that down. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves in an attack. Alright. I'm going to give my pikemen the attack. And they're going to attack that horse. Right there. Because they're being supported by both of these muskets. So the pikemen attack the horse. It's a 7 plus. No charge bonus. But 6, 5 plus because we have support. 5 plus. We'll unlock our attack die. Yeah, 10. He withdraws 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is disrupted. Bring all these guys to the front so they float on top. Alright, so he attacked. Now we got moves. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movements. I want my muskets up. One, 2, 3, 4, and I attack. Cavalry on cavalry is an 8+. 7 for charge. 6 because I've got support. 6. I just do it. See, he's moved. He moved. He moved. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to move here and attack. Cavalry to cavalry is 8. 7 for charging. 6 because he's demoralized. 5, 4. 7 destroys him. So we'll take this off. He's now removed from the battlefield. That's both horses out of commission. I do not want to move into musket range. So I want to lure them down. I'm going to move him here. 1, 2, 3. Him here. That's everybody moved. Being cautious. Twist these guys back. Their turn. Their horse has to roll. One does not rally. He leaves the field of battle. Their horses are now out of commission. Phase 1 complete. Phase 2 is going to be to lure those muskets apart. So we've got to do a little baiting. Okay, they're muskets. Yeah, the only one who's in range of anything is this guy. He will fire. He'll fire at my pike. Muskets on pike are 8+. My pike is in the open. 8+. He gets an 11. And he routes them off the map. Lucky roll. Not so lucky for me. Lost my pikes. That's my screen. I'm going to have to use my horses to screen my muskets. Unfortunate. He fired. The rest of them have to roll to see if they can move or not. I'm going to go left to right. And with the musketeers, it's a 4 to 6 to move to the closest. Does not. Next one. Does. He goes down 1. Next one. Does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go this way. He's already done it. This guy. Does not. Pikes will move 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're going to move toward the nearest horses because they're the closest. 6 brings him down 1. 1 does not move. All right. Turn 3. I've only got 6 dice now. So I'm going to unlock 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see what we get. Wow. We got a lot of attacks which aren't useful. I'm going to lock my 2 3s. And after this turn, I'm going to make this other die black. I'll lock these 3s. And that 5 I'm going to lock. I'm going to re-roll the 4s. Okay, I got a 2, a 3, and another 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 moves and 2 attacks. Nobody in range. I think I'm going to work on swinging around to the east with my horses and leaving my, let's see, yeah, I want to move my muskets up to try to get them to step forward. I want to stay out of range. That's 1 move. 2 moves. 3 moves. 4 moves. Gently. The 2 attacks over here don't do squat. Alright, they have no horsemen. So they're musketeers. 1, 2, 3, out of range of everybody. So they got to check to move. Musketeers move on a 4 to 6 toward the closest unit. Gonna do left to right, top to bottom. So first this guy. 6. He can only move down. Then this bottom guy. 5 can only move down. This musketeer. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I have a 6, I'll re-roll. 5 here. Moves this way. That was from last time. This musket. 5. We'll move here. This musket. 4. Moves down. It's the only way to get closer. And our pikemen move on a 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. He moves 1. Get back there. Closer to the closest guy. And he 3. 3 wants to move closest to the cavalry. Favoring horizontal, he'll do this. Turn 4. I'm going to turn this guy black. All right. Okay, let's lock everything now. Now let's roll. Okay. That's everybody. I'm going to lock all those. I can't really re-roll. I don't want to re-roll the twos, I don't think. I've got 4 moves and 2 attacks. The attacks I'm putting on my muskets. The moves I'm putting on my cavalry. And I'm going to open up with my muskets first to see if I can weaken somebody. So the only person this one can reach on the right is this other musket. So I'm going to fire him musket on musket. And he's in the open. So I'm firing musket to musket with this guy. That is an 8+ to hit. And he gets support with the other musketeer. 7+ to hit. Six misses. Okay, I'm going to do that again with this musket. I don't care about the pike. 7+ to hit. 7. All right. Disrupted him. Now, my horses. It is risky. No matter what I do, I'm going to be within range of those dang pikemen. It's only turn 4. We're already in range of that musket up there. I'm going to press the attack on this side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hit that musket with my cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too far for help. So cavalry on musket is a 6. 5 with the charge. 10. That takes him off. He is disrupted and leaves the field of battle. Alright, I have 2 more moves. I'm going to use them to swing my cavalry around and get out of range of everybody. 1, 2. He's still in range. I'm going to play cautious. I'm going to go this way instead, behind the muskets, to stay out of range, risking as few as possible. That is me. His turn. Alright. Lock these battle dice. Unlock one of these black ones. Okay, muskets are up first, left to right. We're just going to handle them this way. This guy. 3. Does not move. Next guy. 2. Does not move. This back guy. 1. Does not move. This disrupted guy is going to flee to the woods. Because nobody had a shot. I left my stupid horses too close to that pikeman. Oh well. Pikeman. This guy. Is he going to move? 2. Does not move. This guy will move. Mostly they've been favoring horizontal movement. Doesn't say what direction. I'm going to favor horizontal and go there and attack the cavalry. Unassisted. Pike on cavalry 7, 6 plus. 8. Disrupts my guy. And they flee 2 hexes. To the woods. Alright. That's that. Turn 5. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll lock down the battle dice. Unlock the order dice. Roll them. I need a 6. Okay. That wasn't what I meant to do. I can't get it back. I don't know why it re-rolls sometimes and I'm not touching anything. Well, I've got a 6 now, for whatever good that does. I'm going to lock that 6 down while I've got it. I would have re-rolled and tried for a 6. I've got 2 moves, 3 fires. I don't need that many fires. I try for more moves. I'm going to lock down my moves and the 5. I can re-roll the 4. I got to lock that down now. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, and 2 fires and a rally. This guy's going to rally. See, he's going to be done. This and this should be reset. He's now done. Okay. I don't want to charge that pike. That's not good. That pike is just in my way. So that's a 6. I've got 2 fires. Those are going to be muskets. I'm going to pull my horses back. This horse is going to come back too. That's a rally and a move. I've got 1 more move and then, that's a rally and a move. I've got 2 more moves and 2 fires. 2 fires here. Musket on pike with help. Musket on pike is 8, 7 with help. This first musket here, 7. Gets it. He doesn't move. Don't do that. Do this. This pike also now needs a 6 because he's disrupted. 5 misses. Lucky bugger. My other horses now look to me like I want to keep them together. I'm still wary of their musket ability. Well, I'm going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2. Got my 4 heavy horses heading up toward them. I'm going to take some shots from them. It'll have to be their muskets being activated from left to right. This guy, he's not in range. 2 does not move because they need a 4 to 6 to move. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 for the odds, evens. Odds, this guy. 1, 2, 3. Muskets on, cavalry no help. 9 plus. 8 missed. So that's him done. Him done. This guy needs to roll 6. He rallies. He's done. This guy, 3, does not move. Has no shot. Last musket, 4, does not rally. Moves off the field of conflict. The pikeman. This guy is going to favor horizontal movement. It's going to move right into here and attack one of these horses. Odds, evens. Odds, bottom guy. Pike on horse. 7, 6. 5, because he's got support. 11. He routes off the field of conflict. Alright. And then this guy needs to roll to see if he's going to move or not. 6. He does. He's going to move this way. That's it for that turn. Taking our lumps. Alright. I'm down to 5 now. So now we're going to lock these guys and roll my 5 dice. I don't have anybody routing, so I'll take this move, and that fire, and I'm going to re-roll the force 2 there. 3 moves, 2 fires. I'm going to fire my muskets first. I'm going to fire this musket at that pike. Musket at a pike is 8 plus 7, 6. Straighten this guy up. Okay, I'm next going to fire this musket at him. Same story. Need another 6. 10 destroys him. Pike is gone. That takes care of my 2 4s. Now I've got 3 moves. Got 3 horses. I'm going to try to take that other pikeman out with a massed cavalry attack. This guy wasn't turned. 3 horses to move. 1, 2. Attacks with 1 support. Cavalry on pike, not the best. 9 plus 8, 7. 10. He routs from the field of battle. That's him moved. My other 2 can move. How ballsy do I feel like being? It's only turn 5. Not that ballsy. We're going to wheel around and try to take them from the back. Not going to give them any shots. I'm going to move this guy here and this guy here, and that's where they're going to be out of range. Let them come to me. Three musketeers left. Alrighty. We'll lock down our battle die. Unlock their move die. Left to right. 5. 1 hex towards nearest favoring horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bottom one. He'll move this way. Next guy. 6. Toward closest, favoring horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Middle one. This guy doesn't move. Yeah, still doesn't move. That's them. All right. I've still got 5 die. We got some moves, and I don't mind this. 2 attacks, 3 moves. Horses are moving, muskets are attacking. The muskets are going to attack musket. Top musket first. Doesn't matter which one. Musket on musket is 8. 7 with support. 9. disrupts him. And he moves back 2. 1, 2. He lands on top, so he moves another 1 to there. My other musket has no order because everybody's out of range now. Now, my horses. Oh, as long as I've only got one guy shooting at me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Only one guy has range to me. Alright. Lowest musket first. Gets a 1. He does nothing. This guy's in range. He's in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. He's shooting at this horse. Musket to horse with no support. Can disrupted support? One moment. Yeah, I didn't think so. So musket on cavalry, unsupported. 9 plus. Rolls an 8 and misses. He's done. And the top guy has to try to rally. And does. That's annoying. Alright. Turn. I guess we're on turn 6. I'm losing track. I take these 2 moves and re-roll those 4s. It didn't help. 2 moves and 3 fires. Well, 2 moves. I'm going to just charge my horses on in there. Can I charge this horse? No. 1, 2. And I'm going to attack this blue guy at the bottom, the southernmost one. Cavalry and musket. 6 plus. 5 plus for my charge. Seven takes him out. This guy, 1, 2, taking out the northern guy. He's 6, 5, 4. 5. He withdraws to here and is disrupted. And that's it for my turn. Their turn. Musketeer has no range. Rolls a 3. He rolled a 3. That's nothing. And this guy up top needs to roll to rally. And does not. He routes from the field of battle. We got 1 musket left. I've got 5 orders coming up. This is turn 7, I think. Lock that down. Lots of moves. And 1-6. 1, 2, 3, 4 moves and 1 attack. Well, one, 2, 3, 4 moves and no attacks because we're out of range. His turn. His musket is going to fire at the closest person. Musket says, attack nearest in range. Musket, pike, then cavalry. He's going to attack cavalry. Cavalry, odds, evens. Evens. This guy. Musket to him, shooting through the trees. Musket 2, cavalry is 9, 10 because he's shooting through the trees. Gets 5. Misses me. It is now turn 8. Two, 3, 4, 5. I've got 3 moves, 2 attacks. Good enough. I'm going to attack first with this musket. Musket on musket is a 8+ to hit. Eight. We break him. But he doesn't move. My other attack can't do anything. He's out of range. I've got 3 moves. I'm going to take this guy first. 1, 2. Cavalry with 1 support. Cavalry on musketmen. 6. 5 for charge, 4 support. 5, and we destroy him. And we come out on top again. I took a couple losses here. Routed a few guys off the field. We destroyed this guy. So we destroyed a couple of theirs. A lot of theirs routed from the field. We prevail. Our heavy cavalry, once again, rule the day. I think it works really well on PowerPoint. I like that I can rotate these counters to see which ones I've done. My dice app kind of annoys me at times, but it works well enough. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy the game. It's another great one from Mike, and I'll talk to you guys later.